Well, hello, folks. I'm LA Little, and this is today's short take. I've received some emails, some questions regarding the mineral space. Like I've got one example up, BHP Hilton. Question is, when is this a buy? When can somebody buy this and expect that it's actually doing a turn, right? Where's the bottom? And the way I always try to look at it is you have to get some sort of a bounce. And in this case, I'm looking at a weekly chart. You have to get a bounce, a retrace that holds like this, and then you get a higher high. In other words, you get over that swing point and you actually start a different trend. So the trend here was lower, the trend here was lower, the trend there was lower, and then once this broke, the trend was reaffirmed lower one more time, and then it takes off to the downside. If you don't get a trend transition, and there hasn't been on the weekly time frame, then you can't expect the bottom to be in. Now, you're not going to get it on a weekly unless you get it on a daily. And so if we move over to the daily, we can see that we had trend transitions, or not transitions, but reaffirmations to the downside, right? And then finally here, you got over a swing point high. So that gives you the potential for something good to happen. Comes back down, right? Does its little ABCD structures on the way down. And then, unfortunately, it breaks lower again, reaffirmates, bearish to the downside. You have to get something on this that sticks. A pullback, ideally what you would want to see is some sort of a push, change trend, some sort of a pullback, and then a higher high. And if you get that, that's when the weekly is going to actually look better. So it starts on the daily, but it ends, what you're looking for is an intermediate term time frame transition, and then you buy that next retrace. Still haven't got it in this space. That says these are hands off. You can't deal with them. If anything, you're shorting them. You're not buying them. You're not going to catch the bottom, folks. What you care to catch is and let me put up the monthly, what you care to catch is the big turn when it finally comes. And why is that? Well, because it's a huge move. If you just go back to the last high that's out here and look at the price point on it, almost $74. You're trading at 28. That's going to be a huge move to the upside when it finally turns. You don't need the first 10 points. You just want the 30 or 40 in between. And so just be patient on these kinds of plays. They will turn eventually, and they'll offer up some great opportunities. And that's today's short take.